we all know that consciousness is always there. If it's always there, why is a teaching needed? It's needed because it's so close and so obvious that you miss it, and you have to be instructed on how to look. You have to be instructed on how to start looking, how to modify the way in which you see, in relationship specifically here to your own being. So, why then would there be a mystique around enlightenment teachings? Why would masters take on students and school them away from society in private locations, in ashrams, in the jungles of the Himalayas, in order to instruct them on something that was always already there? Sounds kind of silly. It's because very few people have the hunger to really understand what is at stake here. And that a kind of persistent fire has to be demonstrated before the teaching will actually kick in its fullness. So in a way, these teachers, it's like theater. It's live theater. It's life theater, created to give the impression that this is very, very special. This is unusual. This is something humanity very rarely gets to see. And yet it's something that's there all the time. And so it's supposed to be so obvious. If it's there all the time, it's got to be obvious, the most obvious thing. So what these masters have recognized is that the very obviousness of it has become that which blinds. The obviousness of it makes it difficult to comprehend. It's too much in your face. It's so much around you and in you that you just don't know how to look at something like that. It takes time to cultivate the seriousness upon which the intention to look is placed. That's why this has been removed from society in the ancient traditions, why ashrams are created. This is a kind of ashram. The word is not used in my teaching, but that's in fact what it is. I think it's Gurukula, school of looking into this light. It's not just enough to feel my transmission. It's good, and that's a great sign if you are able to recognize that when I walk in, something really starts to fire up and happen in your being. That's really a necessity. But there's a whole process then that goes on of relating that to your own state and living into all the realizations that are brought about through the practice, that practice of self-recognition, which could take a long time to culminate. We just don't know how long it will take, because it's, again, seeing something that is extremely close to you